Yo guys, how's it going? And welcome back to a new video. And today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to infamous Swoosh. I feel like I haven't reacted to Swoosh in a while. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to his old video called Teacher Stories. And this one is featuring BrodyAnimates. Hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future. And that being said, that's all I got for you guys. So let's get right into the video.
Quick disclaimer, to all the teachers we mentioned, this video was for fun. Except Brody's French teacher. We don't like you. Also, make sure to check out the merch store and get some awesome stuff, like this plush of me. Isn't that just crazy? Please check if you're subscribed, and if you aren't already,
subscribe.
Onwards to the video.
Guys, subscribe to Swoosh.
Okay, let me just sip some more of this water.
Yeah, you would, dude. You're the worst.
I'm sucking this water, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's all you do, dude.
I was about to do the same, but now it's weird.
This video, what are we doing? What are we doing here? We're talking about teachers. Brody, have you had teachers before, Brody?
I've had quite a few in my time, Nathan.
Dude, you go to school?
Dude, you go to college?
Intro,
oh my
this
God.
intro sucks. This intro sucks.
It sucks so bad.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this discussion type video. I'm here with BrodyAnimates.
Hello, I'm BrodyAnimates.
This is a lot calmer than the first time we tried.
I know. It's because like you started talking like, hello, welcome to this video.
All right, so basically in this video, me and Brody are going to be talking about our teacher stories because I don't know if you know this, but me and Brody, we've had our crazy experiences
we've
in
had
school.
quite a crazy life.
We're storytime animators. Every day is kind of crazy.
My life is a movie.
I recently graduated. Brody, you're still in high school.
Yeah, I've heard it, Nathan. I've heard it.
I grew up in a private school, and I don't know if I've even told you this before. Every teacher I had in like 7th grade, I pretty much had until my senior year.
That's crazy, dude.
So, I mean, okay, let's talk about teachers for a minute.
On the topic of teachers.
Giving the benefit of the doubt before we just jump into this. I guess, like, teachers' jobs are, like, relatively hard because they have to, you know, like, take care of all these kids and actually make them learn all this information.
I could not be a teacher.
Yeah.
I would, like, beat up all the kids.
It's extremely
I had
difficult.
this social studies teacher throughout high school, and his name was Mr. Mead.
Mr. Mead.
Mr. Mead, yeah. He had a lot of classes, and he was basically teaching 7th through 11th grade history. That's like 4 or 5 classes. So sometimes he would like cut corners in class. Have you ever heard of the show called The Waltons?
I have not heard
Exactly.
of
That's exactly. Of course you haven't, because you're a purebred Canadian. I wouldn't expect you to know this.
I'm being discriminated against in the infamous Swoosh video.
Look, man, all I'm saying is this show shows you American living. Mr. Mead, on different days, I feel like if he didn't have something to teach, he'd be like, let's pop on The Waltons. It was basically this show. It was made in like the 70s or 80s, but it was based on the 1930s and 1940s about this like hillbilly family.
Well, I don't care about those silly girls.
Just saying that just sounds weird that a teacher would put on this show for history class. And I remember some of the episodes had literally nothing to do with like what we were learning about. One day in like the middle of April, they'll be like, "You guys want to watch the Thanksgiving special of the Waltons?"
No, that bro was
yes,
tired.
I do, Mr. Mead. Why'd you even ask?
I remember in my 11th grade year, we were watching a pretty dramatic episode of the Waltons.
Okay.
Oh.
The family's house burnt down.
What?
Just sitting here watching the Waltons.
The episode shows the mom and the dad in bed, but like it's such a weird episode. The house is burnt down. They're like sleeping in bed. All their kids are gone, and it's history class, and we're watching this, and it like slowly like zooms in on the mom, and she just like starts like crying because she's so sad. And I don't really care at this point. And like as she's crying, I just go, me, and like, dude, like I was.
That's such an infamous Swoosh thing to do.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
what is that supposed to mean?
Just like I couldn't picture anyone else doing that except for you.
Well, okay, so this happens, and then like it pauses.
Is
like,
he
Mr.
joking?
Mead, like Owlhead just 360 looks at me, and he's like, "Do you think this is funny?" And I was like,
why is he taking it this seriously?
No, and he was like, "This is about a family during the Great Depression, and their house just burnt down." And I go, "I'll stay quiet," and he's like, "Okay, good." he starts playing it again, and I'm just like sitting there like, dude, this is just the weirdest way to teach history.
He
man.
loves his Waltons.
It's
dude.
true,
And
man. I remember like studying for like the big final at the end of the year, and I'm like, man, maybe if I didn't watch so much freaking Waltons in the show, I would maybe know more.
All right, let's look at the stories BrodyAnimates brings to the table today. So I think it was like 7th grade, and like, you know, it was just an average day, but we had an assembly. Do you have assemblies like in your school? I'm assuming you do.
You mean like when the kids would get around and the teachers, or like they would give announcements and stuff?
Yeah, we would basically like just gather in a gym and they give announcements.
Right, yeah.
And I got an award. Like they would give out like an award like for like I think every grade, and for like the best student of that
why is he
month, I
hitting the
think.
kid this hard?
And I got it, and I was like, wow, this is kind of sick. It didn't come with a reward or anything. It was just a piece of paper, but I was like, okay, thanks.
Awesome. Did you frame it on your wall?
No, I threw it out, man.
Mom, I got the awesome award at school.
I came back to class and I sat down, and my teacher was Mr. Dave, and he nominated me for the reward.
Right.
And then the other kids start coming back from the gym, and one of the kids, we'll call him Kevin, because I hate the name Kevin.
Dang.
Shout out, Kevin.
So he comes to sit
Poor
down
Kev.
next to me, and like before we went to the assembly, I was like arguing with him about something, and then like, but while he sits down, I do, you know, classic funny man trick. I pull his chair out from underneath him, and my teacher, who just nominated me for a reward, like an award,
Oh my
for being a
god.
good student, he looks over to me, he's like, really?
The
like,
blank
He
stare.
just like sends me to the principal's office, and the principal's like, dude, like,
Gives
what you doing,
gives you a high five. That was awesome.
and he gives me a high five.
This
He's
is-
like, that Kevin kid's a freaking idiot.
That's why
dude.
you got the award.
Oh my gosh.
So I have this friend named Wyatt, and when we were in high school, he would often find himself into trouble with a couple of the teachers. One in particular, when we were in 9th grade, we had, she's cool. So my friend
Okay.
Wyatt, like, really just had a grudge against her. Like, her and him just really did not get along. So we're all, like, trying to keep quiet because we know that she gets mad at us when we talk too much. And,
Okay.
like, she just, like, pauses and goes, like, you know, like, Wyatt, what are you doing? And we look over, and there's like a pen line from the middle of his forehead all the
Bro?
way down to his chin, and he goes, "Huh?" He like tries to cover it up and goes, "Oh, it's the wrong side of the pen." Like, and she goes, "Are you like an idiot?"
Are you like an idiot?
She like kicks him out. So
How does
man's
he
just
answer
like
this?
in the hallway with a line down his face.
For
Big
about
Cam,
4
okay.
years, like it was mandatory that like in Canada that you take French, and I hated. Well, I mean, I didn't hate it, but this teacher made me hate it. Like we had like a rivalry. I'll call her Mrs. Snotface because she's a snotface.
Mrs. Not.
Okay, all right.
She was so like mean and like bad at teaching. It was insane. Like even like now that I'm older, from an objective standpoint, that she was not good at teaching.
Okay.
She tried to do like that immersion thing. I don't know, but like they would like talk in French the entire class and hope we just picked up on it.
Oh my gosh, my Spanish.
yeah, my
teacher-
Spanish
But like
teacher
we're
did that
too
a lot,
old
but
to
I
do
mean,
that. That's
I
what you
never
do
thought
with
about
like
it.
children before they learn any language. Like that's not how that works. I think she knew that like I didn't like putting up with her, so she kind of like she was like graded me
My merch.
harsher. Like she'd be like, oh, this apostrophe is like facing the wrong way. Like, okay, dude, thanks. Like I remember I was like complaining about her at like the lunch table. I was like, dude, that teacher sucks. I hate her. And then like the girl next to me, who was like I've been friends with for a long time, she turns to me and she's like, dude, Mrs. Snotface? And I was like, yeah, she sucks. And she was like, dude, that's my mom.
Oh my gosh. Dude, oh
And
no.
we did not talk after that,
Dude.
That
I've
was-
never seen someone
cow.
lose a friend so
That's
quickly
so
in my
awkward,
life.
dude. What did you say afterwards?
You know what? She's not that bad.
You know
I
me,
guess.
I'm-
You know, French is a difficult language.
I'm
to
a
teach.
memer. I'm just messing around with you.
You know, I'm just too silly today. You'll have to excuse me.
So in 10th grade,
Oh, man.
11th grade, and 12th grade, I had this English teacher. We'll call him Josh Brolin.
Josh Bro, wait, that's so specific. Is that a real person?
Yeah, that's the guy that plays Thanos.
Oh, okay. This dude's a memer.
No, like, no, actually though, hear me out. Like, this guy, oh god, I'm just like trying not to offend anybody. We thought he was like Thanos, and I know it sounds weird to say, but
How?
dude, this guy is the most intimidating man I have ever met in my entire life. His neutral face like looks like he looks scary, man. So in the morning I
Okay.
had a class with him. Okay. So we get to class and we're missing Wyatt. We're missing the guy that drew the line down his face.
The genius.
The absolute genius, absolute
Said,
Chad.
"Are you
So the
an
class is
idiot?"
going on and And then Wyatt comes in, and it's just like dead silence.
Oh,
Like
boy.
Josh Brolin looks at him, and this isn't the first time it's happened, so he's like pretty fed up. I'm telling you, this is exactly what happened verbatim. He goes, "Why so late?" And Wyatt's like, "What? Why so late?" And he goes, "I don't know. I was just coming down, and I guess I took too long." And he goes, "Well, that sounds stupid. Goodbye!" And he points to the door and he goes, "Goodbye!" And then
Oh my gosh.
and he walks out the door, and then he slams the door and he sits down and he's like, "So anyway, so basically," and he just gets
Nice.
right back into it, and we're all just like staring at him like it was like we were all terrified. And remember he goes, "What's the problem, guys? Is anything wrong? Something wrong?" And we're
You guys okay?
"No." And he's like, "Okay, good." Anyway, and he just gets back
Nice.
into it.
That's so funny.
He's a great guy, but he's so terrifying.
Bro, why did he
I
do
like
that?
this guy. I like this guy.
You like Mr. Josh Brolin, like Mr. Thanos?
I like Mr. Josh Brolin.
Yeah, I just remember like one day we were in study hall and my friend's like, "Dude, that teacher is like literally Thanos." And I was like, "Oh my God, you're right," because he literally looks and sounds like him. Yeah. So thanks, Brody. Thanks for coming on. I never want to have you here again.
I got you. I love teachers and I love school.
Nice.
I'm never having you on here again.
Dude, thank you.
You're welcome. That's it.
Dang.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to BrodyAnimates.
Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to leave a like on Infamous Swoosh's video, it's in the description of mine. But that's all I got for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.